Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday Work Talk. I'm Sarah, and this podcast is for people who are learning English for work and want to speak more naturally and confidently in professional situations.
And I'm Ryan. In each episode, we choose one workplace topic, a challenge, a feeling, or an idea, and we talk about it in simple, clear English. We explain useful phrases along the way so you can use them in real life.
Today's topic is burnout at work, a feeling many people experience but often don't know how to describe. But before we start, Ryan, how's your morning going?
Honestly, a bit slow. I woke up, looked at my alarm, and my first thought was, 5 more minutes, please.
I had the same reaction. I made coffee, stared at the window for a few minutes, and tried to convince my brain to wake up.
Sometimes that's all you can do. Some mornings just start in low energy mode.
Exactly. And mornings like that often tell us something. Maybe we're tired, maybe we're stressed, or maybe we're getting close to burnout.
Yes, so today we'll talk about what burnout feels like, why it happens, and simple steps that can help. Nothing heavy, just real, practical ideas.
So let's talk about what burnout actually feels like. It's not just, I'm tired. It's something deeper.
Yes, for me it feels like I don't have anything left inside, like I'm running on empty.
That's a good way to put it. And there's a phrase many people use. I feel drained. It means your energy is gone, mentally and physically, and even simple tasks feel heavy.
And sometimes, burnout also makes everything feel bigger and heavier than it actually is. Even small things.
Yes, and that's when people say, I'm overwhelmed. And just to explain it clearly, when you're overwhelmed, it means you have more stress, tasks, or emotions than your brain can process at that moment. It's not the same as busy. Busy means you have a lot to do. Overwhelmed means it's too much for your energy right now, so your mind freezes and doesn't know where to start. People say things like, I'm overwhelmed with deadlines today, or this project is overwhelming me.
Oh, that makes sense. It's that moment when you look at your to-do list and your brain just stops.
Exactly. That freeze happens a lot when burnout is developing.
I've had that many times, especially during big projects. One email feels like 3. One task feels like 5.
Another phrase people use is to hit a wall. It means you suddenly can't continue. Your mind refuses to move forward, even if you're sitting at your desk trying to work.
Yes, exactly. You're there physically, but mentally, you've checked out.
So the question is, how do we notice burnout early, before it becomes something serious?
For me, the first sign is when I stop caring about things I normally enjoy. Not in a dramatic way, just a slow feeling of nothing really matters today.
Yes, that's very common. And another early sign is something people often ignore: irritation. And to make it clear, irritation is when small things suddenly bother you more than usual. Your patience becomes very thin, and even tiny things feel big.
Right. Someone asks a completely normal question, and inside your head, you think, not now, please. That's irritation.
Exactly. And many people feel guilty about it, but irritation is often just a sign your mind is tired, not a sign you're a bad person.
Yes, and that connects to another word people hear a lot: exhaustion. Maybe we should explain it too.
Good idea. Exhaustion means a very deep level of tiredness, much stronger than tired. It's when you feel tired in your body and in your mind at the same time. You wake up tired, you work tired, you rest, and still feel tired. That's exhaustion.
Exactly. It's the kind of tiredness that doesn't go away with one good night of sleep.
Yes, and there's another useful phrase here. Mental load. It means all the invisible thinking you do. Planning, worrying, organizing, remembering. Even when you're sitting still, this mental load uses your energy.
And sometimes the mental load is heavier than the actual tasks.
Right, and when the mental load grows too big, your brain sends little warnings. Trouble focusing, trouble sleeping, or feeling tired even after rest.
Those small signals matter. Burnout doesn't show up loudly. It arrives quietly.
And if you listen early, you can stop it before it becomes something bigger.
So let's talk about what actually helps when burnout starts to appear. Not tiny tricks, but real steps that make a difference.
Yes, and the first real step for me is this. I stop pretending I can handle everything alone. I look at all my tasks and ask, what can wait?
That's a very powerful step, reprioritizing. It means choosing what really matters right now and what doesn't. When everything feels urgent, burnout gets worse.
Exactly. And sometimes I talk to my manager and say, I need to move this deadline, or I need support with this part. It's uncomfortable, but it always helps.
Yes, because burnout usually grows in silence. Once you speak up, the pressure becomes smaller, and most workplaces understand that people have limits.
Another thing that helps is taking real rest, not scrolling on your phone rest. I mean, going outside, walking without rushing, or doing something that gives you energy instead of taking it.
Exactly. Rest isn't only sleeping. Rest can be changing your environment, disconnecting from work thoughts, or doing something slow and simple. Cooking, walking, reading. All these things restore your mind.
And sometimes you need a bigger reset, not just one evening. You need a weekend with no plans or even a few days off.
Yes, and there's a helpful phrase for this idea: to step back. It means taking a break from the situation so you can see it more clearly. When you step back, your brain finally stops running in circles.
Oh, that's a good phrase. And it's true. When I step back, even just for one day, I suddenly see solutions I didn't see before.
Exactly. And one more real strategy is reconnecting with things that bring meaning. Hobbies, friends, something that reminds you who you are outside of work. Burnout makes your world very small. Meaning makes it bigger again.
Yes, sometimes the answer is not do less, but add something that gives you energy.
Right. Burnout isn't solved by one trick. It's solved by giving yourself permission to rest, adjust your workload, and reconnect with things that matter.
So, yeah, I think we covered the main things for today. Nothing too heavy, just a simple look at burnout and how it shows up in everyday life.
And, I hope it feels a little clearer now. Sometimes just hearing someone talk about these feelings makes them less confusing.
Yeah, exactly. Even just naming things helps. Like, oh, this is irritation, or oh, this is exhaustion. It gives you a way to understand what's happening.
Right. And if something we said today feels familiar, that's completely normal. Many people go through this, even if they don't talk about it.
Yeah. And if this week feels a bit heavy, maybe just take one thing a little slower. Not everything, just one thing.
I like that. One small slowdown can already change the mood of the whole day.
True.
All right, I guess we're slowly reaching the end here.
Yeah, feels like a good moment to wrap up. Not in a big way, just gently.
Thanks for spending this time with us. Really, it always feels nice to sit down and talk through something meaningful.
Yeah, it does. And we hope it felt helpful for you too.
We'll be back soon with another topic. Something work-related, something human, as always.
Sounds good.
All right, have a calm week.
And take care of yourself.
Bye for now.
Bye.